Yes, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show Ask Me How. So, this is a platform from where you can ask your doubts, your queries, your questions regarding Vedic mathematics, right? Yes, over to you. Yes, Anjali, so
Yes, sir.
do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. I want to know
Mm-hmm,
when we learn Vedic mathematics
mm-hmm,
and after that we learn the students.
mm.
They are confused with that the Vedic mathematics or they are learning in present with math. Yeah, Vedic mathematics are same with their math.
Okay, so answer this question. Give
Okay.
Yes, Gautam Tyagi and Radha and Naresh, you are from same school. So, sorry, can you spell the name again?
That is Salman Public School, Tronica City, Ghaziabad.
Okay, Silwan
Yeah.
Public School. Have you introduced Vedic mathematics in your school right now?
Yes, sir, we used to take in the class and in mathematics club also we take. But
Okay,
my point is, in the club students do, but when it come to actual practice, then I have seen that when some numericals are there, word problems are there, then they switch back to the normal arithmetic operations. So that is one point which is always there in mind, even though they know the tricks, but why after some time they again switch back to the basic operations.
got it. Anything else? Any other question?
Yes, sir. I think Vedic mathematics is useful only for short calculation, or it is useful for clarify the concepts in which the students sometimes have the problem.
Your question is, do
Is it applicable only for short calculation or any other use for clarifying the concepts of mathematics?
okay. So, are you a mathematics teacher?
Yes, sir. We
Yes.
all are.
Right. So, what till what depth you have covered Vedic mathematics till now?
Not more, sir.
Still, what like she Anuradha said, we are using
Sir,
in.
actually, we used to take the basic calculations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, 2 digit, 3 digit, that also we have done. Division, we have not touched much because I found that after multiplication, division means the students, they find more simpler methods. They find that basic one is more simpler instead of this. And squaring of the numbers we did. Okay, so like,
Okay. So, did you
yeah.
learn from somewhere, or did you just picked some tricks from YouTube and then you tried yourself?
See, sir, different sutras I explored on net. I am not a certified trainer.
No,
I
no,
myself.
not an issue. See, very first thing, yes, it is.
Hmm,
Sutras are there, but
hmm,
the
hmm,
point is when we have to teach a student. Now,
hmm, hmm.
let me start with it.
So
Now,
we refer some books and like we do a lot of research before going, like which topic we should take. So after that only
I
we take in the
let's
class.
discuss. Let's very good. We can discuss today. Let's come to the very basic class one, class two. Now, I don't prefer that Vedic math should be introduced to class one and two. Very first thing, but still, I want everybody to learn one concept that is called as digit sum or digital root or namashesh or what you call as bijank. Have you covered that? Yes.
So getting some 10, na?
No.
That one. Hmm. No?
Bijank means bijank or digit sum. Digit sum, the name itself says sum of the digits. So it should be between 1 to 9. Now, why I
Hmm.
said now this concept, this is the base of numerology also. Why I said only one concept to class 1 and class 2. Now, the reason behind this is, see, even your kids, now you all are teachers, you are professors, but your kids, you send it to the schools. Why? Because you want them to be confident, you want them to be socially interactive and all. What happens? Are they gaining confidence or they are losing confidence these days? The moment math starts, see, the subject mathematics has been presented in a way like it is a fear factor, a havoc, or a stress, and this has been induced in their minds. A very simple example to this: 40 students you have in one class, 30 students are going to after school tuition to the same teacher or the second. And out of that 30, also 10 are again failing. So the result is 25% students are failing every time. Now, who is responsible? Can we take maths as a difficult subject and we should avoid it? Can we avoid maths? No. So is the teacher not teaching? No, not that also, because both the reason I don't find it correct. So what is the reason then? So the reason is our methodology. We have been following the same techniques, same methods, what we learned. Did we try to upgrade? That is the problem. Now, digit sum, you don't know because it is not a part of mathematics. But I'll tell you now how simple this is. And I will not discuss on that today because in the last session, on Tuesday session, we discussed in depth on that topic. So I can share you that video, but I'm just giving you a hint that digit sum is just like, for example, if it is a one single digit number, the digit sum is same. 1 to 9 all have same digit sum. But if it is 10, the digit sum becomes 1 plus 0, that is 1. If it is 18, it is 1 plus 8, that is 9. If it is 1, 6, 7, 4, 3, such big number, again, the digit sum is 7 plus 7, 14 plus 7, that is 21. 21 means 3. Now, this is a very small activity, adding the digits. But what does it solve? See, this can be used to verify answers. Now, when we talk about kids, small children, class 1, class 2, class 3, they just have addition, they have subtraction, they have multiplication. And now, Jelly, you are taking their classes. What do you suggest? How to verify their answers? How to check their answers? Yes, Gautam Tyanki. And Radha, how do you verify the answers? How do you suggest them to verify the answers?
Sir, can I speak?
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, we don't. In reality, we don't. We don't teach them how to verify
Thank you
their
very much.
answers.
Thank you very much. You accepted. Now, this is the problem. I'll give you a very small instance. Suppose your child has done something good and you acknowledge that. What will happen? He'll feel more positive. Or if, another example, small example. When a child is going for a school exam or any exam, we parents and teachers always say, attempt those questions first, which you know by heart. Why?
At least the students build up a confidence.
So that means if they are doing correct, they will build up confidence.
Maybe they have tried more and more questions.
I am asking you a question. You said they build up confidence. My question is very straightforward. So do you think if they'll do correct, they'll build up confidence?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
think
sir. Yes,
when we
sir.
are correct, we are confident.
Yes,
We
sir. Yes,
know
sir.
some.
That is what I'm saying. And if they know that they have done the question correctly, then
Automatically they will take interest.
so that is the point.
Yes,
So
sir.
what methodology we have told them to verify answers? We just say them one thing, please check again. Can we find out our mistakes? Anyone in life, don't take a maths example, take anything in your life. Can you immediately find your mistakes? See, it's
No.
very difficult to find our own mistakes. Sometimes it gets overlooked also. So what do we have as a technique to verify answers? I give only small, this is called as digit sum. We all have done it because we all go to numerologists and all these things. We just check our number, adding the number, getting the results. This is called as digit sum. And this helps them to verify answers. You can apply this within 5 to 10 seconds and verify whether you are correct or not. So once a child is able to verify his or her answers, how much confidence they'll gain. Simple point. I'm just talking right now about class 1 and 2. We'll go step by step. Coming to class 3. So if you want these details, I'll share my WhatsApp number. You can ask. There was an episode on Tuesday. We have discussed on this concept only for 1 hour. So we have given every point, how to verify addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then how to attempt multiple choice questions. Because that is one problem, one issue. See how intelligent a student might be, but we have seen that whenever we have NTSC or Olympiad exams, our students are not able to compete in that. Why? Because we have not taught them time management. We have taught them the way we are doing mathematics in school. Now, in an MCQs, what do you think? Why examiner has given you 4 options? Is examiner expecting you to find the answer and then match it?
No, sir. We can verify the question by checking the answer.
How?
From 4 options.
So that means, Gautam sir, that means you want the student to first find the answer. I'll give you a small example to this. Just
No, sir, they can got answer from the 4 MCQs.
how
This
they
type
will
of
get
question known as answer telling question.
no, sir, this can be done. See, I'll tell you. Now, simple, let's say simple question of multiplication is there. 3, 4, 7 into 6, 7, 8. Now everybody can solve this question, but it will take 2 minutes. But the problem is in entrance exam, we have just 1 minute to solve one question. Because 120 questions 100 questions have to be solved in 120 minutes. So that means 1 minute. So basically examiner is not expecting us to solve it. Examiner is expecting to tell us the best answer that can be done simply by this. All arithmetic operation questions can be solved with just digit sum. You can solve addition, subtraction, multiplication, square roots, cube roots, anything with just this concept. So I'll share you that because today we have other topics also. Now coming to class 3rd. Tables. Now tables are the biggest fear factor or the biggest burden, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if I ask all of you how much time you need to write a table of 89, what is your answer?
Child
So it will take time. It will take time.
You're a
For
math
kids, it
teacher,
will take
ma'am.
time.
Mamta Singh, maths teacher.
Yes, sir.
Just remember.
They will take the time.
Just remember your days. You used to get thrashing. You used to get caning. And same, we are asking the same questions to our kids, our students also. Tell me the table of 14. The moment he is able to speak 14, then 23. If 23 done, so 28. And that is the biggest fear factor or the biggest burden of mathematics. And after that, so many students have a permanent fear. See, Vedic maths is not just to remove your fear of mathematics. It is one feature. So Vedic maths is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence. It is just one feature. But more than that, it is you attain a feeling, yes, I can. So if you have that feeling in your mind, yes, I can, who can stop you? So if a child, now I take children training also, teacher, author, so being an author, I train the trainers also. And if you see, when the child is entering the hall, he says, I know tables up till 12. And after that, he says unlimited. What happens within that 30 minutes? That 30 minutes, that fear is removed, confidence is engaged. How? Because of the methodology. I'll just give you the demo of that. Now, 89 can be written in 10 seconds with the help of Vedic maths. And any table. Now you'll say, because it happens, teachers then say, tables to paper mein aate nahi. We don't have tables in exam. I do agree on their squad. So why do we question them then? Why do we bring that fear factor to them? So third thing is ability to think in a different manner. Critical thinking. The same question. Now you have tried and tested some of the multiplication concepts, some addition concepts, some you have done it everything correct. The method, everything was correct. But why you were doing that, it was not clear. A simple question to you. We write left to right, correct? Leave Urdu. We read left to right. Just now, wherever you are sitting, just see in front of you. You will see something placed, but right from first from the left side and then right hand side. It's fraction of seconds, but this is how our eyes and our brain works in coordination. When everything we do is left to right, why mathematical calculation right to left? Yes, Naresh, sir. Gautam Tyagi, why mathematical calculation right to left?
No idea, sir. Please tell.
Yes,
We have
Mamta.
no knowledge about this,
So
sir.
I think because in multiplication, the product is actually increasing in places. That's why, because like if the 3-digit number has to be multiplied by 2-digit number, the product can be 4-digit or 5-digit number. So the product is actually increasing in places. That's why we go from right to left.
Did we ever try from left to right?
No, sir, no.
That's the problem. When we never tried, how can we explain? We blindly followed whatever has been given to us from the past. Now, this is a reason why our mental mathematics is very slow. Because you are reading the question from left to right and you are solving it from right to left. Example to this. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11? A very simple example is this. The answer is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5. I have given you the answer also. I can explain you. If you go from left to right, you'll be faster. This is same when you ride a bicycle or you row a boat and the wind is from front direction. You will always tend to go slow. So same happens. You are doing two opposite things together. Reading from left and solving from right. That is not how your brain can work. So if you do the same thing, left to right, it would be much faster. So for this, we have to solve 100 questions. You will understand how fast you will become. Every Saturday and Sunday, I take a seminar, a workshop. And within that 30 minutes, you'll see you don't need a calculator. This is one example why our mental mathematics is slow. Because the direction we have been following, we have been blindly following whatever has been taught. But in Vedic maths, you can go from left to right also and right to left. Both the ways it is possible. Why? Because this system is based on observation. We call it as visualization. Then reasoning and then logics. Now we generally have a complaint. Today also I was dealing with two mothers. I was having a word. They said, my child is not able to concentrate on in maths and become dull. Now, how can you say that? Because the same child remembers 40 movies frame by frame. The same child remembers songs of 40 movies lyrics word to word. So why he cannot remember a maths? Because lack of interest. Are we able to create that interest? We all say child is not able to concentrate or not. We always suggest this thing. Yes, please observe. Please, have we ever taught even a single technique of observation? This is an open thing. Have we ever taught any technique of observation? And you know how much difference this, why so much research is being given on this subject nowadays? Leave India apart from this. Because it brings a difference between the child. Why? Due to this VRL, visualization, reasoning, and logic. And after that, any situation you come across in your life, you'll first visualize the problem. Then you'll find a reason to it and then apply logic. And it starts from mathematics. It starts from Vedic mathematics, because the techniques are like this. You have to accept, if it is number 11, you have to follow something different. If it is 9, you have to follow this thing. If 7, another. If 2, another. So that becomes a habit. A very simple question to, I'll show you how it becomes a habit. 576 into 121. How will you solve this? What would be the first step? Yes, ma'am. We'll write down 576 and below that we'll write down 121 and we'll start multiplying, correct? Or any other way. Now this, if you observe this, once you have done 11, this is nothing but 576 into 11 into 11. What is this? Now with 11, you know, you can multiply 20, 40, 70, any digit number with 11 in seconds. You all can do it. Just you need a practice of 10 to 15 minutes once. It would be 6336 and into 11 would be 69696. So that change is required. And how it comes? When you start doing it. So visualization, reasoning, and logic. This is a reason why your speed also increases, why our nature also changes, and we lead towards a better life. So Vedic maths is not simple mathematics. It is a way to lead life. But yes, right now we are discussing on the education part only. So class 3rd, when they start with the tables, they have a fear factor. Every day they get tense, which table to remember and which to cram. And you know where does this word cramming also starts? It starts with mathematics only. And right from the class 3rd itself, when table starts. Every teacher, if you talk to anyone, every teacher would say, understand the concept, remember, learn it and remember it. But when we start with tables, maths teacher has no option. He'll say, ratta marlo, cram it. And that becomes a habit, that becomes a part of life, because every student has to struggle or has to go through those classes when tables are going on. And up till 6th standard, he's not able to judge whether to cram and learn or whether to understand, remember, and learn. Basic difference you never able to. So very first thing, Vedic maths opens the door to that. Yes, ma'am. Anjali, now I'll solve your question. You said your problem is a student will get confused whether to solve by Vedic maths or mathematics, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, you are 100% correct. But tell me one thing, are you 100% dependent on school education only? Or you
No.
want your child to develop some extra curricular activity, extra skills or something like that?
Sir, no, I'm not totally dependent on school education.
I'll give you more example on this. After class 10th, now even 10th also, 90% of the students are not attending the classes. Rather, they are going to Kota and other cities for competitive studies. Correct? This is
Yes,
hardcore
yes,
truth.
sir, correct.
Why? Because at that time they realize we are lacking in this time management. We are lacking in speed. Because up till 10th, whatever is in the book, that is coming in the exam and you are scoring. We have to accept 100%. If you cram your book questions, you are going to get good marks, but not happens with the entrance. So for entrance, we
Yes, sir.
always go and then we prepare ourselves. So why don't we take Vedic maths as like that only up till, again, I'm adding word up till, like Mamta was saying, they have introduced as a club. Now, I don't know how much time you are devoting, because you took, let's talk about you only, you took 15, 16 years to learn mathematics, right from class 1 to class your post graduation, and then so many years. Now Vedic maths, you want to get through every knowledge within few minutes or few hours or few days. How is it practical? So Anjali, till it is not implemented 100%, because as per national education policy, it has to be implemented. It would be right from class 3rd to class 9th, and then college studies. And 23rd or 26th March, UGC has also drafted a regulation that they will open Vedic schools.
Okay.
You are from Haryana. Check
Yes,
with
sir.
Bhiwani board website. They have already introduced course for 10th student, 12th student. It is in their website. You can check it right now. Apart from that, I am already training all the government school teachers, 10,000 plus teachers. I am already training. Letter is on my page. But yes, I know the pace. So I got that letter in 2021. Until now, I'm training only. So yes, it has not been 100% implemented, but it will be. Second point is, why? If we have that fear that their marks would be deducted, because in school there are marks for steps. Yes, Mamta ma'am, clear? You are sure? And in Vedic maths they'll be solving mentally. So what? Let them use that Vedic maths in school for their verification. They'll be more confident rather than spending time in learning something which will not be helpful in their education. Why don't you help that? See, it will strengthen their base only. Because the same, see, very best thing of Vedic maths is it's not different curriculum. It is not different subject. It is just, you can say, supplement to your mathematics. It is what makes your mathematics simple, easy, and faster. So whatever is in your mathematics subject in the school, same thing you are doing with Vedic maths in a simpler manner. So we can take it as a supplement. We can take it as a verification tool. We can take it as a boost up. So then we'll feel better, because I'll show you, I'll tell you, when you see, speed always thrills you. When you are doing these calculations, I give you open thing. You do one session with me. Within 30 minutes, you'll leave the calculator. That is one thing. And the positive vibes will move inside your body. Why? Because you will be so fast. So when positive vibes will move in your body, that means you'll feel better. It is always, जब आपको खुशी होती है तो आपकी एक तरंग अंदर जाती है, और वो खुशी में आप कुछ भी काम कर लो, you won't feel. But if you're sad, you don't like to even eat food. So this is a human nature. So in order that our kids should remain happy, feel joyous, feel positive, and also learn, why not to use this technique? Otherwise, also we are sending for backups, we are sending for art and craft, we are sending for dance, we are sending for so many activities. So why not Vedic maths? Let's take it a positive aspect of that. Yes, but the day it would be implemented, now when there will be two teachers in one school, one maths teacher and one Vedic maths teacher, and they have to teach the same class, then they will not be able to deduct marks. This I am sure. Right, then they'll have a mutual talk. Yes, we'll do it, and that would be there. See, what has not been implemented right now, I cannot comment on that, but it is 100% sure it will not happen, because everyone knows that the same thing is being done, but in a faster manner. Like I solved this question within, I can solve this type of question within seconds mentally, but you, the child is doing on steps, so he can verify. Correct? Yes, Anjali, now is it clear or still you have any question? Yes, Naresh.
No, sir. It's clear, sir. Even
Sir,
I try your question 576 into 11.
Mhm.
Then your give the solution
Mhm.
with Vedic mathematics. It is so good, sir.
So
I take even only 1 minute, hardly 1 minute,
see
because
that is,
I'm not basic from mathematics.
see, to learn Vedic maths up till algebra, you know, you need not to be a mathematician, because you have already done it till class 10.
Even class +2.
Everybody has done it till 10th. No?
Yes, sir.
Let's leave that. So all these concepts of arithmetics and all, they are covered, right?
Yes, sir.
actually, sir,
Yes.
it's a problem for the managements and the system. We are the math teacher. We want to learn this. According to you, we have to learn each and everything, and we can make it easy in the classroom, and the child will take interest. We will develop the confidence. But the so many things are happening in the management, and the way the teacher are worry about the job and the appreciation for the by principal and maybe management. This is the main problem.
Okay.
That's
Naresh,
why we are lacking this key. We
I
are
got,
not.
I totally agree to your point. I'll share you one video. He's Mr. Syed Hussain, a math teacher from South Africa. Right? He has no concern, no links with India. He learned Vedic maths during Corona time, March 21. When you'll see the video, it is the date is also there. Like you said, his management is not giving even a single extra penny. And you know the financial condition of South Africa, it is worse than us.
Yes, sir.
But what he gained, I'll give you, you told scares, you do it. So you might be doing scares of numbers ending with 5, correct? Now that concept, if a student is able to do in seconds, he feel positive. If you give such hints also to students, will they not acknowledge their efforts? And why do you need acknowledgement always from the management? Why should it always be directly in the financial terms? Why not in the terms of respect, in the terms of, see, monetary you will get. I'll give you an example for mine. I just started Vedic maths 3 years back. People who are 20 years older to me, they are doing it. But I am the most viewed writer in the world, leaving all those people behind. Why? Due to my passion. My books were nationally awarded. Why? Due to my passion. I'm not, so see, your strength you have to maintain. Somebody is acknowledging today or not, that may depend. Correct. But if you give something positive, something educative, something constructive, something extra to your students, they will believe on you. Why don't you take it this way? Let's say now we are interacting. If I would have not kept this open show, this is today's 74th episode. So how would we have met? maybe we later we have a long relationship or maybe not. It's the same case. I started my journey from Nepal, and today I'm the only trainer in Nepal who have given sessions in almost all universities, all colleges, schools, 70 plus, all are available online. So nothing to be hidden. And now they have invited me for 7 days this conference. And but again he was adding to it, sir, aap itne busy ho, kaise aoge? And then he said, no sir, but you have a good fan base, so aa jao. So what should I do? So life, this is only life. Sometimes you get financial returns, sometimes you get in other modes. But if you'll give something extra to someone, he'll definitely remember it. Just one single word with it. बाकी श्रद्धा आपकी, बट
Thank you,
जिस
sir.
दिन ये करोगे ना ढंग से सब्जेक्ट,
जी सर.
सर एक क्वेश्चन मेरा
सब
भी है
कुछ छोड़ दोगे. जी गौतम जी बोलिए.
Sir, when we look at board question paper of class 10th or 12th, in that question paper, there are very few questions in which we need these type of calculations.
अच्छा, आप ही ने पूछा था अभी कि what we can do
हाँ.
with the Vedic maths, correct?
जैसे कल सपोज 10th और 12th का क्वेश्चन पेपर हम देख रहे हैं, वहां पे कितने क्वेश्चन है जिसमें इतनी कैलकुलेशन की जरूरत होती है. अब तो सीबीएसई ने भी कहा है कि बच्चों की हमें कैलकुलेशन चेक ही नहीं करनी है, अब उनके तो कॉन्सेप्ट देखने हैं उनका जो है ना. आप क्वेश्चन पेपर उठाइए, मैं उठाता हूँ, वहां पे कोई क्वेश्चन ऐसा मिलेगा ही
मैंने
नहीं.
आपका पॉइंट समझ लिया, मैं उसका आंसर देता हूँ. मैंने
हाँ जी,
इंजीनियरिंग
सर
की
दीजिए.
93 से 97, 94 से 97 बैच, करेक्ट? आपको पता है पाई की वैल्यू कितनी होती है? 22/7.
यस सर.
करेक्ट
हाँ
है
जी.
ना? और दिस पाई इज यूज्ड इन योर फिजिक्स आल्सो, मैथ्स आल्सो, करेक्ट?
यस.
इंजीनियरिंग में M1, M2, M3 3 पेपर्स, फिजिक्स एंड देन अदर पेपर्स. एंड अगर पाई है तो डेफिनेटली वी विल बी डिवाइडिंग बाय 7 एवरी टाइम. कुछ भी मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो आगे, राइट? अब ये तो करनी पड़ेगी कैलकुलेशन इतनी, तो यू हैव टू डू इट. नाउ आई वाज अनअवेयर ऑफ द फैक्ट, and you are also, that dividing by 7, it always give same result. Do you know this? I'll tell you. आप समझे नहीं तो मैं अब समझा देता हूँ अभी.
सर पाई की वैल्यू तो हम डायरेक्ट दी हुई है ना, तो इसको हम क्यों डिवाइड करें फिर?
चलो अच्छा, चलो डायरेक्ट दी है 3.14 से, फिर मल्टीप्लाई कर लो.
गिवन द वैल्यू ऑफ पाई सर.
सर वही तो बात कर रहा हूँ, फिर आप मल्टीप्लाई कर लोगे. लेट्स से एक क्वेश्चन में यही आ गया 2 पाई, तो 2 से 3.14 को तो मल्टीप्लाई करोगे ना सर?
हाँ सर ठीक है, आई एग्री विद यू, बट एक बच्चा जब 10th या 12th में पढ़ रहा है वो क्यों मल्टीप्लाई करे? पाई 22/7 डायरेक्ट यूज करेगा ना वो.
सर आखिरी में रिजल्ट नहीं लिखेगा वो? 2 into 22/7 रखेगा या 44/7 रखेगा?
तो सर ठीक है आपकी बात, लेकिन इसमें इतना ज्यादा हमें कैलकुलेशन की कहाँ पे जरूरत पड़ी जो है ना. एक बच्चा ट्रिग्नोमेट्री कर रहा है, मेंसुरेशन कर रहा है, वहां पे कहाँ मैथमेटिक्स, ये वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स का यूज होगा?
पड़ेगी. हाँ, पहले ना आपका एक डाउट क्लियर कर देता हूँ.
और सीबीएसई ने सर ऐसे क्वेश्चन ही हटा दिए जहाँ पे लॉन्ग कैलकुलेशन चाहिए, वहां पे टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं, लॉजिकल क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं, कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं सर.
सर सीबीएसई ने कल हटा दिए थे, जब वैदिक मैथ्स का पेपर डालेगी तो क्या करेगी? अभी आ जाएगा 2020 में. एनईपी पढ़ो तो सही. नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 सेज वैदिक मैथ्स टू बी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन स्कूल्स. देन व्हाट यू विल डू?
नहीं सर, मैं वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स को आई रियली अप्रिशिएट सर. मैं इसके बारे में क्रिटिसिज्म नहीं, लेकिन एक क्लास 10th
आंसर भी
12th
नहीं
में
देने देते आप उधर से उधर. पहले आपको एक डाउट है कि वैदिक मैथ्स इज हेल्पफुल इन मैथमेटिक्स, करेक्ट?
ओके.
नो. अलजेब्रा, अब आप कहेंगे अलजेब्रा भी नहीं आता. अलजेब्रा सिंगल लाइन में सॉल्व हो जाता है, जिसके लिए 5 लाइंस लगती थी.
ओके. एनी एग्जांपल सर, कोई एग्जांपल देंगे अलजेब्रा का?
यहाँ तो नहीं आपको मैं दे सकता. वही बात है, आप सारा सिलेबस यहीं तो नहीं पढ़ा सकता. यू हैव टू डू समथिंग. हाँ मतलब हर चीज का मैं भी ट्रिग्नोमेट्री आई शो यू यस इफ यू वांट कोरा में मेरा आप देखेंगे तो आई हैव सॉल्व मोर देन 100 क्वेश्चंस ऑन दैट trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics, organic chemistry. What not we can do with Vedic maths? The problem यही तो problem है. Problem ये है कि हमने Vedic maths को एक bunch of tricks समझा हुआ है. It is not a bunch of tricks. It is a concept in itself. और हर एक के पीछे एक थ्योरी है. जैसे मैंने आपसे पूछा, आप उस चीज का अभी तक आंसर नहीं दे पाए कि राइट टू लेफ्ट क्यों करते हैं मैथ्स की कैलकुलेशंस.
सर उसकी ऐसी कोई जरूरत नहीं पड़ी ना हमें तो मेनली कॉन्सेप्ट
सर
क्लियर
आपने
करने
कोशिश सर इसका मतलब आपने वही करना है जो आपको किताब में लिखा गया, उससे आगे आप नहीं चलेंगे. फिर
नहीं सर चलते हैं, आउट ऑफ द बुक चलते हैं, एक्स्ट्रा प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं,
सर
रिफ्रेशर
फिर
लेते हैं, सैंपल पेपर्स लेते
मेरा
हैं.
क्वेश्चन बड़ा सिंपल सा था, क्या हमने कभी ट्राई किया लेफ्ट टू राइट करने का?
नो सर नो, कभी ट्राई नहीं किया.
That is what, because we blindly followed whatever has been given in the book. अभी मैं एक बहुत सिंपल, अच्छा चलिए आपको आज एक बहुत बड़ा मैं बताता हूँ टॉपिक, टेबल्स की बात करता हूँ. करेक्ट?
हाँ जी सर.
चलिए, आमतौर से अब आप कौन सी क्लास को लेते हैं?
मेनली सर 9th 10th 11th 12th.
उससे पहले छोटे बच्चों का कभी लिया है? चलो
नहीं सर काफी टाइम हो गया, अब नहीं लिया, छोटे बच्चे बहुत
मिनिमम
कम.
सबसे सबको कितने तक, व्हाट इज द मिनिमम नंबर अप टिल विच टेबल्स आर वेरी मच क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
सर टेबल मेनली जो है ना 20 तक बच्चों को चाहिए, इतना आता है बच्चों को.
आता है?
हाँ 20 तक बच्चे कर लेते हैं.
till 15.
हाँ टिल 15 कर लेते हैं आराम से, इतना ही जरूरत होती है
So
सर.
what happens in 16? कारण अब मैं आपको मूल कारण बताऊंगा. I'll tell you the reasons behind it. First thing, we adapt a method. 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32, 16 threes are 48. We cram the things. Correct? Yes, Nareshi? We cram. Now, it's possible for 16, but when it comes to 76, it's not possible for everybody to cram. Then we have also given them, because we understand multiplication is repetitive addition, so we keep on adding. We say do this way: 32, then 16, 32, 48, then 48 and 16. Like this we keep on going. Correct? Any third way, you know?
6 का टेबल यूज कर सकते हैं सर इसमें हम लोग.
अच्छा, और what concept you will use in that?
Simply we know the table till 10. So
Hmm.
easily we can multiply. One का table we know, two tables we know, three
कैसे
tables
लिखेंगे?
we know.
आप 10 का टेबल लिखेंगे और 6 का, ये कह रहे हैं?
No sir. I'm saying कि 16 1 जा 16 means we know very well 1 multiplied by 16 is 16, and we know the table of 2, then multiply by 2.
सर
और आपका
ये
right
तो
to left कर
cramming
रहा
का.
है.
सर 16 तो छोटा नंबर लो, 76 आ गया. अब
long
बोलो,
term में भी. Yes.
अब बताओ.
Again वो आपका जो right to left का multiplication है, we will apply.
Which one? Okay.
Suppose
चलो मैं थोड़ा सा हिंट दे देता हूँ. प्लेस वैल्यूज का कंसेप्ट होता है. करेक्ट? हाउ मेनी डिजिट्स वी हैव एट यूनिट प्लेस?
1
हाउ मेनी डिजिट्स एट टेंथ पोजीशन?
2
1. Total are 2. At
Okay.
every
Yeah.
position there is only 1 digit allowed.
Yes sir.
And that is the, if this concept हमने इसको समझाया होता, हमारी टेबल्स की समस्या आई ही नहीं होती. ये किसी आपको मैथ्स की बुक में नहीं मिलेगा, neither Indian books, neither any country. I am training now in 40 countries. Now see the simple thing. And so on. Similarly, table of 6. What was the concept? Let it be unit place, let it be 10. Just rearrange. So 76 as it is. Only 2 can be written here because 1 digit is allowed. 1 extra moves further. That's all. 8 here, 228. 4 here, 30. 0 here, 38. 6 here, 45. This was same in case of your 16. Writing a table of 1, very easy. Writing a table of 6. As it is. 2 here, 1 goes here, 32. 8 here, 1 goes further. 4 here, 6. 0 here. So what is easy? Adding 16 every time, or 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, which is more comfortable? Why do we stress our students? And you tell me even a single book which has this concept, or a single teacher which explains by this place value method? Because now you'll say tables to aana nahi hai. I agree to this. Now I'll give you an example of in the multiplication. 397. Let's say any example. It is to be multiplied by 8. How do we do? 7 8s are? Yes, sir.
56.
6.
56.
We write down 5 here.
Yes.
72 and 5.
77.
And here 24 and 7.
31.
31. This is how do we, but this is called as silly mistakes, multiple carryovers. Generally students make it. And we don't have any option also. Now, why not if I try like this? 56. The space we left in the tables, I replace this with balancing line. This line is called as balancing line. If we understand this, 50% of Earth Vedic maths is complete and 100% of arithmetic is done. All your cube roots, square roots, cubes, squares, this can be done in single line. 72 and 24. Now, a student has got the answers in front of him. What he has to do, just balance. Balance means finish. No chances of mistakes. So that was the concept of table only. In table, we were leaving the space in between. This space. Here I have put a line that is called as balancing line. It was a 2-digit number table. I can write 4-digit, 5-digit within seconds. And it's not within seconds. It is basically the pressure of tables, which was a pressure, which was as a havoc, which was as a stress, which was induced, that is removed. Why don't they need anything for playing games? Because they feel interest. So why not if education works on the same pattern? Now, you tell me, is it difficult? Is it rocket science what I have taught? No, it's very simple concepts. But yes, when we talk about entire Vedic maths, so there are, now if you see my book also, I have written 13 different methods for finding scales. So you'll say why so many are required. I also agree. But the thing is, when we have to make somebody Vedic mathematics trainer, definitely that much is required. But as a teacher, when I'm giving it to the student, I have to see that student, which technique he can follow immediately. Correct. So that needs to be understood. Like initially you were talking about complement concept, I think, when you were saying regarding 10. So depends how your student is. So accordingly, you have to guide. There are, see, in Vedic maths, the best part is you have got number of techniques, number of methods. So you have to choose and give it to him and then see the difference. See, the aim is positivity. See, what is expected from our life also? To be confident and motivated all the time. And what happens? Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm not feeling good today, and we leave the food and everything. So think of a case of a child who is threatened or who is feeling fear or having a stress due to this maths. I'll share you a story. I just entered this field because I realized that how many students are committing suicide every year just because of mathematics. So my aim is just to remove that fear of mathematics, and that I have done number of times. Yes, now it is, we are on the positive only. When Government of India has finally finalized, yes, they will be implementing. Yes, it is taking still time, but just compare two students, teach one with Vedic maths, teach one with maths, and see the difference. You are the better judge. You are having more experience than me. I'm nothing in front of you people. Oh, you can. Minalika, you are from?
Same school, sir. Salwan Public School, Sonika. Yes.
Okay, all are today. So every time it's last time it was DPS one. Okay. Any other doubt you have? Any other
Sir,
question?
concept की जो clarity आपने दी, it's good. We can understand. We will remove this fear कि they will take interest, and maybe they will. Sir is saying, Gautam sir is saying कि it is not required in class 10th and 12th, but we can build a confidence. At least they can face and they will solve the problems. This is required. I think this is the thing you are request. मतलब आप spread कर रहे हैं कि at least we can do this and we can remove this fear कि in class 2 and 3.
सर मुझे आपसे कोई शिकायत नहीं है. मैं आपको अपना किस्सा बताता हूँ. जब मैंने पहला सेशन दिया था ना कुरुक्षेत्र में गवर्नमेंट स्कूल टीचर्स ऑफ हरियाणा, तो अंजलि माइट बी नोइंग हाउ दे स्पीक आउट. क्या करे से क्या करना हमने बच्चे के कौन समझावेगा. वो वर्ड सुन के ना. और आई एम अ वेरी इगोइस्टिक पर्सन. व्हाई? बिकॉज I've got 1200 plus institutions running in my country. I am evaluation commissioner of India from an international body, US. Right. I just started this after in Corona only. I wrote the books. And why? Just because when you reach some stage, 48 years, why should I need money now? And then somebody is speaking in front of you, yaar. Student कहता ये हो जाएगा, वो ये नहीं करेगा. How to manage those things? But
yes, sir, this is the
within
problem.
Within 3 months, one government school teacher, he shared the same video. Sir, I have taught this. Please see, my students are doing very good now. And that was a change. Now this year, right from Jan 2nd to 6th Feb, we were having sessions at Nilo Kedi. So there were 13 sessions of 4 districts each. So, like, see, it takes time. I understand. But I also say, if you try on yourself, first try on yourself, you'll find it good. You'll find, yes, it was better. And this table I challenge because I remember the positive point. I taught one student in Scotland and he rushed to his father and said, what the hell, our teachers had been teaching for since so long. And his father called me, yaar, aapne kya kara diya usko aaj? Kya hua? He is complaining about the teachers. Nahi, aisa nahi hai, but yes, I've given a simple method. So please understand, aapko to training mili hogi na, aapki age na. Acha, ek cheez batao. Everyone, a question for everyone. How many phone numbers do you remember?
Only for I can remember my wife's number only.
इसका मतलब मोबाइल ले लूं तो वो भी नहीं रहेगा ना.
Yes, sir.
पक्का. You should be. So, and what about 10 years back when you were not having a mobile phone?
3 4 numbers landline.
तब कितने याद थे हमें?
तब तो हमने काफी याद कर रखे थे सर.
क्यों? तो अब क्या दिमाग खराब हो गया हमारा? Point is, we have programmed ourselves that everything is stored in mobile, so why should I remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same will happen what he was saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can
Problem पता है
understand.
क्या है? Just check today with your kids. 100 रुपए का नोट देके मार्केट भेजो. They don't know what change they'll be getting if they are buying bananas for 33 rupees. If this is the condition, why are we sending them to school? Practically, where do we use mathematics practically? They cannot answer. So the problem is really serious about it. Now I'll give you an example of Nepal. That country, they allowed calculators in class 8th, 9th, 10th examinations. Correct? Now the situation is, I gave a session in Tribhuvan University, MSc Mathematics. A third class student also know table up till 12, and MSc Maths also knows up till 12. Now you'll say, why tables you are asking from MSc Math? See, if they don't have a confidence in table of 12, what mathematics he'll do? So that has happened. And Nelson Mandela rightly said once, if you want to destroy one country, you don't need any war or anything. Just allow copying in the exams. So this is what they have done. I just give them reference. And that is maybe one reason why they greet me more and why they acknowledge me more. Because I bring that confidence back to these kids. Yes, they can do it. Why you think you cannot do it? So that is only required. Children have very sharp memory. Whosoever you think is not sharp, अंजलि जैसे आपको लगता है स्टूडेंट कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा, भाई आपके बच्चे से पूछना, they know 40 movies, सीन बाय सीन याद है उनको. कैसे
Yes,
याद है?
sir.
वो भी तो दिमाग से है.
Agree, sir.
सारे लिरिक्स याद है, वो भी तो दिमाग से है. One more example I'll give you. ये तो चलो फिर एज है. I'm also, I told you I'm running chain of preschools. In Bangalore, we have a preschool in Ramamurthy Nagar. So parents, they left their child of 6 months for daycare. By the time that child attained the age of 2 years, means 1.5 years. So at the age of 2 years, he was able to speak 6 languages: Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Hindi, and Marathi. Now see, because every time he was there right from morning 7:30 to 7:30 evening. So there was 3 shifts. Morning maid was different. In between staff was different. And the teachers were all, because Bangalore being a cosmo city, you have different people. I know. And just remember your days. You remember national anthem because you learned into your school. आज याद करने को कह दे तो you cannot. That is the best stage. That is the best stage if we learn that. So that when I was talking, he stopped me in between. But I know this fact. When I asked my professor back, we had an alumni meet, and I called so I met my professor. I asked him, sir, why didn't you teach this? Dividing by 7 will give me same result every time. We used to waste at least 10 minutes in every exam. And he was shocked. He now says me, sir, my professor, you can think. So that is the difference. Because when we are not aware, we don't value something. When we'll get aware, we will understand. Yes, Anuradha, you said division. Division can be done in single line. Division is a very good exercise for both brains. Now you know that at one time only one brain is working. Otherwise, left and right brain. And with Vedic maths, both your brains start working. And that is a major reason why your speed gets increased. Right? So I'm sharing my number. If you have any questions, anytime you can WhatsApp me. And my all social media accounts are with the name Dr. Yogesh Chandna only. Anytime you can check. And so I've shared my Indian number. Right. So any question you have, you can ask. But that digit sum, you can ask for that, or you can check with the YouTube. I'll give it in that. So mine is YouTube would be, it is 72nd or 71st episode is there. In that, how to check, verify addition, subtraction, and then how to solve with MCQs. And that is very important for every child. Right? Any other question you have?
No.
Sir, I just want to ask that do you certify teachers also? Is there any course for it, or it's like YouTube
Yes,
free educational channel you are providing?
I take live classes.
You take live classes, okay? So it's daily live classes?
No, it is either weekend batches, Saturday, Sunday only, or
Option.
weekdays. That is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay. Fine.
One batch is starting on 8th morning, 9 to 11. But I take limited students, only 6 teachers in one batch. It takes around 3 months.
Okay. 3 months for this complete course, sir?
6 steps are there. Not
Mhm.
complete mathematics. Again, not
Yeah, I
complete
know, I got.
mathematics.
Yeah.
Because complete we cannot define.
Mhm.
There is
Yeah.
right. It would cover all your arithmetic and algebra.
Uh-huh.
Trigonometry and others books. My books are coming now. Very shortly, I'll be releasing. So after that,
Mm. So I really want to thank you for such a beautiful session, and many like small things which we ignore, that I could see that there are really some gaps which we can fill in our teaching learning process, and really a great session. Thanks a lot, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.